Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, Career Mode 25? Yeah, 0.25. So we are here, we are back, and we are going to attempt to send a Kerbal to the moon. Now, I've done a lot of work on creating ourselves our little moon launcher thingamabobby. So we're gonna check it out. Let's see, I think it was the Moon Hopper, I called it. The Moon Surveyor was our unmanned satellite, which is still in orbit around the moon. This thing is, very ugly, actually. Very, very ugly. So basically it uses the same bottom launcher as the Moon Surveyor, the 3 stacks. These fall, we use the middle stack. Then we have this little intermediate stage, which hopefully will get us into the upper atmosphere and finish our orbit, maybe? This thing right here. So this, I had to change this from the smaller, what was this? The LV909. I had to change this to a 45. This guy right here, this liquid fuel engine, because this didn't have enough thrust, so that's changed right there. After that falls off, this is going to be our transfer to the moon, another LV909. This little platform, I'm quite proud of it actually. I haven't done any sort of action groups on it yet, not really gonna bother with it, but I use all of the fuel tanks out here and put them down into a single LV909 because I wanted a large area for our landing legs to land on the moon. I have 2 mystery goo, which I don't really like, but they need to be balanced. I hate balance. We have 2 things of solar panels, and the reason we have solar panels here is because here at the bottom we have a probe core. This probe core is going to stay on the moon, and after we do all of the science and stuff like that, we are going to disconnect from the landing stuffins, and then use this little guy here, this little tiny engine, which is quite efficient actually, 350 ISP, and very, very light, to use this fuel, hopefully, to get this guy back into Kerbin's atmosphere so that he can fall down and land. We also have 2 monopropellant engines, which gives us quite a bit of additional delta V. I'm not exactly sure how much, it was like 100 or 200? Quite interesting, these little monopropellant engines, and of course our parachute. So, it should be good. Maybe. I think. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Looking at our staging, it looks like our staging is quite okay. What is this? Why are all of these together? Oh, those are our monopropellant ones. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we can go ahead and start to attempt to send these guys, well, this guy, it's gonna be Jebediah. Jebediah is probably gonna die. I feel really bad about this. Oh well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. And we're off. It's a little bit slow starting off, although we do have 1.6 for our thrust-to-weight ratio. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure it'll be okay. But, Jebediah, I feel uncomfortable since if Jebediah dies, we're never gonna get him back. But we are attempting to send him to the moon. Hopefully he'll be able to land there, leave a little probe core there, and make his way back home. I hope. I pray. Getting into orbit sure does take its sweet time, don't you think? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I certainly hope not. So we also picked up, I forgot to mention it earlier, but we also picked up a few little contracts, one to explore Duna, one to explore Ike, and one to explore Megneous as well. So as soon as we get done going to the moon, we should be able to start... Okay, we're good. That's like the most dangerous part of this entire launch. We're good for now, probably. We can head right over to Megneous some other day. Probably next episode. Should be fine. We do slow down quite a bit when we switch over from 3 engines to 1 engine. It's not exactly very good, but as soon as the thrust-to-weight ratio increases a bit, it does start to go back up. Yeah, there we go. See? It's fine, no worries. We actually have to do a quite a steep ascent profile because of the low thrust-to-weight ratio, so we can't go directly into our gravity turn. We're gonna do the gravity turn somewhere around like 22 kilometers, maybe 23 kilometers. Because we really do need to get out of the atmosphere as soon as possible with this particular setup. This is not a very good setup for getting to an orbit with such a heavy payload. This is really, really heavy, actually. So, let us get on our way and start our gravity turn. $35. Mr. Jebediah Kerman, 45. Okay, and once this falls off, we're going to have a very, very high thrust, and it's going to work out very, very fast. We're going to lose all this fuel, so I actually don't know if we have enough Delta V to do this, so we shall see very shortly. And I guess I want this up to like 78? Sure, 78 is fine. We don't need to go all the way up to 80. We want to keep the O-berth effect for as long as possible. I really hope that this is enough. Do we have high enough orbital velocity? I mean, I always... How much did we need to get to orbit for Kerbal? I don't know. We only have 392 left on this particular stage. This makes me really sad. I really hope that this works, because otherwise I will have wasted all of this time recording. Oh, Jebediah. Jebediah. Looks like it's going okay for now. Oh, this isn't good. This has quite low... Oh, no, no, no. We're past it. This wasn't supposed to happen. Our thrust-to-weight ratio is quite terrible. Oh, no. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. No, we're wasting so much fuel. Oh, man. It looks like our AP's catching up with us again. We're certainly not falling. Please show up, PE. I need you now. There you are. Alright, well... 78, 77... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just, you know, come around here. Do a tiny, tiny little burn. and we do have enough to get to the moon, into the moon's sphere of influence. Although I'm not sure if it's enough for us to land on the moon like this, which is really questionable. Okay. Well, regardless, let's see, if we're right there, this is certainly going to take... Ah, there we go, there's the moon. No, can't get it like that. No. Oh, where did... Ah, there. Do we have some sort of ridiculous... No, it's just a little bit off. It's not that bad. Going slower, we need to move back. There. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 1 minute, 30-second burn, 853. Alright. So, let's go ahead and fly around. We need to start at about 45 seconds. About. Into the dark side. Let's go ahead and aim ourselves, since we're already here. Where is our... There it is. If only we could refuel up here in orbit. If we had a station for refueling, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, we do not have such a thing. Such a thing is very expensive also. We'll make a refueling station at some point. Wait. Did we... We already missed the node. Oh no, we missed the node. Alright, so I'm clearly gonna have to cut all of this out. Alright everyone, and we're back. We are just about to hit our maneuver node to go to the moon. It's going to use about 850 delta V, and that should leave us with only about 400 to land on the moon. Which is very unfortunate, but we're gonna see if it's possible. I don't know. We will find out. This may end with us crashing continuously into the moon. Oh well, such is life, you know? What can you do? Suicide burns all the way for the win. Let's see, we're going to need to go at 45, so let's start at 46 to give us time to ramp up. There we go. As we extend our orbit. So, certainly takes a long time with a single LV-909. But that's what you get for efficiency's sake. Actually, I was thinking, I don't know if a single LV-909 or to have 4 of the tiny engines, if those would be more efficient. It could be. Also, we could lower our part... would it lower our part count by 1? Yeah, it would. So I don't know, maybe. That could be a good idea. Maybe we should try to upgrade our little hopper. We'll see about that. Come on, Jebediah. Finish off that burn. There you go. So 8 more meters per second. And there we go. 43. 30. That's a little bit too close. That's 10 right there. Let's not do 10. Let's put our thrust limiter down very far so that we can fine-tune this. What in the world is that? What in the world is that thing floating over there? Is that one of our orbital things? I don't know. Yeah, we have about 400 delta V left on this. That's it's not going to be a whole lot, to be honest. I cannot see this thing for the life of me. Let's get that up to 15. I certainly don't like the idea of orbiting at 15, but it is very efficient when it comes to fuel, and that's the problem that we have right now. Oh my god. At least our first stage has a ton of delta V, 2,600, man. This thing has so much delta V. So even if our probe doesn't work, we're gonna lose all of our science. That's the big problem. I guess technically I could try to route some fuel from this into these. But that wouldn't work very well. At all. Actually. Because then I would be unbalanced, because there's no way to route it into all 4. Oh well. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Get ourselves out of here, away from Kerbal. Goodbye, Kerbal. It was nice knowing you, Kerbal. Say goodbye, Jebediah. We look like a bacteriophage, a kind of virus that eats bacteria, basically. It doesn't eat bacteria, it injects them with its own RNA to make more viruses, but meh, close enough. Feel... There we go. Let's go ahead and turn around so that we can see ourselves. Yay! There we go. Adorable little spacecraft. Okay. Moving on. As this is going to take forever. I've decided not to worry about all of the contracts that I picked up, by the way. The contracts that, we may not be able to complete, the ones which are boring and terrible. I've decided just to pay the fine. I don't even care about those, really. Where is the moon? There's the moon. So I believe that our thrust-to-weight ratio at this point is actually quite high in space. It's something like 28, I think. Why is it growing? I don't understand at all. Why is our thrust-to-weight ratio still going up? Come on, Moon, catch up to me. Come on. You know you want to. What exactly is this spinning around thing? I don't exactly know what this looks like once we get to the moon. Oh, there we go. It looks quite intense, actually. Alright, so I don't actually know how much delta V this is going to take to get ourselves in orbit, so let's try to figure that out. Not that much, actually. That's good. That's good. That's certainly not a perfect orbit. It's a little bit slanty, but personally, I'm okay with that. I don't care too much. Okay, that's fine. Estimated burn time is 6. Oh, thrust limiting. Thrust limiting. That is not something that we want here at this time. There we go. Thrust to weight ratio is 386. I don't think that's true. Why is it lowering now? I don't understand. Estimated burn time is not going to be 6 minutes. Oh, is the gravity growing as we get closer? Is that what's happening? The gravity must be growing. Okay. Yeah, as the gravity gets stronger as we get closer to the moon, our maximum potential thrust-to-weight ratio goes down. It should go down to about 3 to 4. Like on the surface, I think. I actually have no idea how long this burn is going to take. Let's start at like 20 seconds, maybe? I guess. I don't actually know. Oh, this is scary as heck. Oh, I'm probably gonna like hit something. Actually, before I hit something, let's do a quick save. Which one is quick save? Is it F5? Yes. Okay, so there we go. We're quick saved. We're good. We're going to attempt to do this. Who knows? Oh, God. Oh, it's so dangerous. We are going to be so close to the moon, it's not even funny. Okay, here we go, doing our, not our deorbit burn, but oh my god. Getting our orbit down as low as possible. Okay, AP is at 50. Our PE is quite low. Quite low. That's a little bit. Oh my god. How do we raise our PE? Oh my god. Okay, this is not good at all. Is this right? Yes, okay. Let's make this 10. Okay. That's good. Oh god. I only have 148 meters per second. Maybe we should have just like landed. Maybe that will end up being what we should have done. Okay. Let's check this out. Where can we land? Somewhere near here. Oh yeah, this is gonna take more than the fuel that we have. Alright, so we're just gonna try to do something right here. I'm not exactly sure if this is gonna work, but we're just gonna try, okay? Alright, there we go. So, that's there. We have 115 meters per second left. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I think we are going to land very hard, and I think it's going to hurt a lot, but we're going to see if this works. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I really wish there were air on the moon. I'm going way too fast. Maybe I should transfer some of this fuel. But I don't know how. I don't know how to transfer fuel. Alt click? Alt? Is it control? How do I transfer fuel? I can't remember this. Is it shift click? Oh god, no. Oh god. Could have sworn it was alt right click. No? Oh, there we go. Okay, is that finished? Okay. And then... Oh, nope. I actually have no idea if I'm doing this correctly or not. This is really not good, but... meh. Oh well. Balance. Who needs balance? I don't need balance. We have 850 meters per second now. That should be good. Maybe. Maybe. No, dear God. Maybe after this crater I should just, you know, do a suicide burn. Come on. Yeah, good. Good. We only have 320 left for this. This seems to have worked relatively well. I'm a little bit surprised, actually. Okay, we're good. It's very hard to hold this thing steady, by the way. There's our shadow. We're coming in. And nope, nope, hold it, hold it. Oh my gosh. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed on the moon. Send out the solar panels, and of course the dark side is on our lander, but who cares? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is, what do we need to do? We need to do several things. We need to observe the mystery goo. We need to keep that data. That's science, though. We need to try to see if we can log the temperature. We can! Very good. Keep that. We need to get the... there's no atmosphere, so that doesn't work. Alright, that's wonderful. We need to send all of our fuel into this thing in the middle. Oh, actually, and this. Observe the materials bay. Keep the data. Oh, so much data. And... Good, good, good. Okay, no fuel in that one. Okay, it looks like we have 1,600 meters per second. I don't know if that is enough to get us back home, but we will certainly try. And now it is time for us to do a crew report from the surface of the moon. There we go. We can get Jebediah out here. Use your little jetpack. Come on. Ugh. There you go. Man, that is beautiful, right? Oh no! Get up, Jebediah! Jebediah. Okay, wonderful. Take a surface sample and EVA report. Plant that flag. Bam. NASA. Kerbal 1. Very nice. Whew. Alright, so unfortunately we are all out of time. Next episode we will be trying to get Jebediah back home. No idea if that is going to work or not. We are also going to test having our little lander here, see if our probe works or not. Thank you so much everyone for watching. My name is Megneous, and I will see you next time.